All right, here we are. We are all back together. So I'm ready to put the tire and the wheel on. I never record this, but I'm going to in this case because apparently it's not as easy as it would seem. So what we're going to do, I want you to look at the lug nuts. If you're dealing with a Lexus or any of these with these shouldered style lug nuts like this, right? It's a little trickier, but it's not difficult. So what we're going to do is I like to put it in my socket like this and to use that as an extension for my fingers. But we're going to pick the tire up. We're going to stick the wheel on in the holes. And then we're going to use one hand while we balance the tire to stick this in and finger start it and just kind of sink it down in there. And we want the wheel can kind of bobble to where the shoulder won't go in the hole. So you got to make sure that it goes in there while you're hand tightening it before you ever use an impact or any other power tools. We're going to do that with 2 of them, so that way we can kind of walk the wheel down a little bit. Then we'll finger start all of them, and then we'll come back and do the star pattern with a small impact, and then we'll drop the car down and we'll torque it. The torque spec, by the way, is 103 Newton meters. A lot of people don't torque their lug nuts. I started doing it a long time ago after I snapped one. It is good practice to just torque them all the time. All right, here we go. We're just gonna pick the tire up. Make sure you lift with your back, not your legs, the way you're supposed to. We're gonna sit it in there. We're gonna push it all the way flush up against the rotor. Now while we hold it, take our lug, stab it in. So I'm gonna try, oh, dang it. Try and get you a view of this real quick so you can see what I'm saying. So if you look down in the hole, you'll see how the stud is not at the center of the hole. That's not gonna let that shoulder go in the way it needs to. So it needs to kind of relax and come about like that. So see how I've jiggled it? Now, you cannot mess it up if you're just finger screwing it, right? If you're driving an impact already and it's not lined up correctly, then you're gonna get into a world of problems like our friends at Sam's Club did. So we'll put that in like that, and now we'll come back with another one. And we'll go cattywampus to where that one's at, and just kind of try and position our wheel accordingly. Now, let's get it sat back up. There it goes. And does it take a little bit longer? Yes. Will you prevent from doing catastrophic damage? Also, yes. Okay, now that they're finger started and in their respective sleeves, we can come back and just snug them up with a small impact. We'll run them down and just kind of snug them up a bit. Bam. Now, we'll drop the car down, put pressure on the tire, and we'll use the torque wrench, and we will torque these to 103 Newton meters. You'll see we moved to the driver's side. I actually forgot to buy a lug nut to replace the one I drilled out on the passenger side. That's why I only did 4 instead of 5 on the star pattern. So I'm gonna tighten these real quick so we can wrap this video up, and then yeah, I'm gonna go to the parts store and buy another lug nut. But they're snugged up with the ratchet, then you're gonna come back 103 Newton meters on this Lexus, but if it's any other vehicle, just look up the torque spec and just make sure you torque them. Bam, that's it. That is not a lot of torque, right? Look at that. That is the spec. So if you're zipping this thing with an impact super hard, that's gonna be way over tight. Hopefully, depending on what video you watched, you learned something from this whole series of events. And like I said, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, so I'm not trying to kill the people here. Just make sure you learn from it and don't do it again, because that's some day one stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, wrap this up. So if this video helped you out or you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see more.